Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We're about to start. Today we're building the droid, the D-O Droid. How's everybody doing? Nice to have ya. Let me just switch the scene. And welcome. What up? What's up? Oh, this webcam is a bit... okay, I think it looks good. Hey! How you doing, guys? Marvel, Brick D, welcome. Gabriel Velez, always and forever. Thanks for joining. Brick Star Wars Boy, hey, how you doing? How to Stupid, welcome. S.I. O'Connor, my favorite viewer, always here and forever. No, you're all my favorites, guys, you're always here. Thanks for joining today. As you see, we do have this guy. I think we talked about this in some past stream that I might not be getting it, but actually I picked it up on May the 4th. And they just sent it to me because it was on a back order. You know, it's a droid. It's not the best value set, honestly. 519 pieces for 70. It's pricey, so not many people like it for that way. It's a unique looking droid. It's kind of a weird at the same time, but it's a good display piece. And I'm a sucker for, you know, displayable sets, honestly. So let's build it today. It's not gonna be a long stream. It's only 519 pieces. Should be fun. I do not have a 3-camera setup. That device I was using last time for 3 cameras, I was testing it, so it's back with my office. I don't have it anymore, but I think I should get one soon. So today we only have a single camera setup and a webcam. So that's it. Welcome. By the way, people joining. Luke VJ, hey, how you doing? A lot of people joining. I'm just gonna lower the music slightly, ever so slightly. I think actually it should be good. Maybe my microphone might be picking a bit. Okay. Yeah, I had to like reinstall my OBS for some reason. Oh wait, I think I'm using the wrong microphone actually. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I have to change one setting real quick. Yeah, because I had to reinstall my OBS. Oh no, it actually captures the... Check. Oh no, it captures this microphone. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I had to reinstall for some reason. It was glitching out on me. So, hello, welcome, Lepin Destroyer. How you doing? Before the Brick Films, Rohan Davis. Thanks for joining. Blake Foster, all you people, you're awesome. Yeah, so that's the shot we have. Not too shabby, I think. It's pretty crisp. That's the box. D-O on that planet that Death Star was crashed on. I don't remember the name. Can you guys remind me the name of the planet? I just forgot it. This guy is not too high. It's 10.5 inches high. So it's not too crazy of a build. Let's just open it and then just like chill together and build it. I'm super tired today, so if I don't speak too much, apologies. It's been a long day and it's hot in California, so I think it was a great way to just do a stream. Just to hang out with you. I did a video today about that new Marvel Avengers sets and those new brick sketches thingies that actually are iterations of mocks by Chris McVeigh, who was building sort of those squashed brickheads, as I call them. I'm doing fine, Thomas, thank you, just tired. It's been a long day, I don't know. Quarantine, you know, oh my god, look at the manual. I hate it when they do it. Yeah, so not too much stuff in the box. Yeah, I don't know, like, maybe I was working from home for too long and I feel just I'm maybe tired of it. Maybe that's what it is. But I just, usually I fight this by building a Lego set. So, this one was sitting for about 1 day or 2 days. Arrived from Lego just a few moments ago and I decided to just pick it up and build it today. There we go, so we have this UCS sticker, even though it's not called a UCS set. Did you know that D-O is actually voiced by J.J. Abrams? I heard that Easter egg, yeah, I think J.J. Abrams actually voiced this. That's kind of cool. The manual is super... It's not big, honestly, it's just 68 pages. So it should be done fairly soon. But it's gonna be a short stream, I don't want to spend too much time streaming today. I wanna chill today. I gotta get some sleep, man. The Iron Mask is cool, yeah. Maybe we can, before we start, like, let's just address this real quick, cause maybe some of you do not know what I'm talking about, but but do I have this? Oh, I don't have the is that work? Okay. I mean, it doesn't. My camera is hidden because I have to reset the scenes. But this is what I'm talking about. Those came out, were announced today, and actually Brickset has reviews on them already. So Chris McVeigh is like one of the mock builders. He actually works for Lego now, and he designed these some time ago. And they were living on his Flickr, so now they're official sets. That's pretty cool. And yeah, these are the stuff we're gonna be seeing soon. So there's a Hulkbuster, Iron Man, that's the bust, so basically that's gonna be the same as the Star Wars busts, and the Avengers Tower. But yeah, you guys can check out my video on my channel. I just posted it like 2 hours ago. Batman bust? Yeah, I mean, we're seeing first of many probably. Iron Man is like the first of many, so I'm assuming there's gonna be more. Yeah. See, like my chat reset right now on the screen. I don't know. I have to like, I reinstalled the donation goal is old. I tried to restate my scenes after reinstall, but I don't think it worked pretty well. Some things are missing, and the chat doesn't work as it's supposed to work. Okay, I'm gonna fix it later. Sorry. Technical issues, but I was able to pull off the stream today anyway. Okay. So let's just jump into it. There is nothing in the manual, just starts the build. No lore, no nothing. And just the ad for the Skywalker saga, as you guys see. Alright, back first gets you the wheel, which doesn't move. General Grievous bust would be amazing. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Hey Jeff, welcome, dude. All of the Avengers are referenced from the comic books. Yeah, I think I noticed that. I mean, I don't read comic books, honestly, from Marvel. But these look like minifigures and everything are from comic books. Even that Hulkbuster, which is like... It looks weird, it has a squashed head, it's like a dish with a print on it. So I think it's coming from a comic book and nothing that we ever seen on a screen. So yeah, I mean, because maybe that's... I'm not very familiar with such styling because I don't read Marvel comic books. I'm just a movie guy. I can't wait for the Star Wars sets to finally be revealed. I hope there's an Ashoka minifigure in at least one set. Yeah, they're taking their time with the Star Wars, right? Lego. What's up with that? And I think we talked about Lego Jurassic World sets like, I don't know, a week ago or something on a stream, and just today Lego tweeted about these sets. So either there's a huge delay in their stuff, or I don't know what's going on with this year's announcements. It's so inconsistent. It seems like most news come from other places than Lego this year, and nobody knows if these are leaks or you know, I don't know what's going on. Why do we only have 5 viewers? It's so weird. Usually more people join. Did my stream not get like... Is it public? I had this issue before. Only 5 people watching. It's kind of weird. It seems like the notifications were not out. And my monetization was disabled. I don't think today is a good day to stream, honestly. Half of my stuff doesn't work. So thank you for the 5 viewers who joined today. I don't know. Maybe because I got a copyright claim on one of my past videos about Monkey Kid, because I showed the trailer and that got a copyright claim, so maybe I'm getting punished for that. I don't know. Well, thanks for the 5 people who... 11? So my YouTube studio shows 5. I don't know. Today I had a full track record of technical difficulties today. When it comes to my work, my editing, my Premiere Pro crashed a few times. My camera stopped working at some point as I was like doing some shots. Something else happened. Maybe that's why I'm so exhausted. I was like, I hope this stream works, honestly. I don't think it's a good day to do anything creative today, honestly. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. That's what I'm streaming actually, because it makes me chill. But this day was way too long. It was supposed to be an easy Thursday, but it wasn't, I tell you that. And I still have to finish some work after because like of the crashes. Whatever. I don't wanna bump you with my pro work problems because it's not the topic of the stream. But yeah, it wasn't the best of the days, I would say. And now I see some stuff missing from the stream, but I think it works for what it is. At least I'm streaming. So that's funny. At least I'm doing something. The streams where less people are better. Yeah, I like the small streams. I'm just like, I don't mind having a few viewers. That's fine. I'm just concerned because I still want, of course, I want people to watch my streams and my videos. I'm hoping that because of that copyright claim I got for the Monkey Kid content, I hope it doesn't affect my channel. Like people get less notifications. You get what I'm saying? I just hope it's not the problem of something bigger than just having a few viewers. You know. I don't know. I don't have the energy to really think about it right now. But I hope. I mean that I'm not taking down that video. It's not a copyright strike. It's a claim because, funny enough, like because I got those files from Lego, and they're supposed to be a media file that you show to your audience. And Lego claimed that as theirs. So you report on the news, but you can't monetize them, and you get a claim for the file that they sent you. I mean, it's not my call, but that was weird. I was like, oh cool, I can share this with my audience. Nope. I mean, you can, but it's not monetized. Oh well, it's not the first time it's happening actually. Yeah, maybe because it's just a late stream, maybe that's why people are not joining. But I'm streaming from California, and I think even MNR got a stream like a late Thursday or Sunday stream last week. And he started like 9 p.m. or something, and he had like a lot of viewers, so people are getting notified. But I know I have a much smaller channel, so that's not even compared, but yeah. Stop talking about it! Just do the thing and put the bricks on bricks and make it into a robot. Bunch of bull beep? What it is? Oh yeah. I think YouTube held your message for review for some reason. No, I do enjoy. I think I just escape to streaming when I feel I need some chill. Honestly, it's very chilling, very chilling. So rant is over. Let's enjoy the build. Starting with a lot of technique to build that wheel. I just hope I won't miss anything. Chill and keep building. Oh yeah, that's my promise for myself and for you. Thanks, Marvel. How have you guys been doing, by the way? I know it's been a while. I can tell you how my week was going. Really occupied with work, honestly. Like, I feel like I have less and less time for this channel, which is something I really want to avoid. I want to really have time and energy for the channel. Maybe the whole pandemic situation gets to me, and my state of mind is not as clear as it used to be a few weeks ago, but I'm still good. But I did watch actually a very inspirational video today. I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but probably many of you have. Dude Perfect, you know, that big channel about trick shots, they actually did a documentary about their first ever live tour. It's amazing, go watch it. It's on YouTube, on Dude Perfect channel. It's like an hour long. Very high quality video. Really cool stuff. And I watched the whole thing. And I got inspired because these guys are really having a mission of sorts. Like, it's not about trick shots, it's about like families and having a great impact of the world. And I got inspired by what they shown in that documentary. At some point, at some day in the future, I really want my channel to be like this inspiring and this doing so much good in the world, you know? That would be pretty awesome. Go watch it, like, it's really good. Hey MNR, welcome dude. Now I see you. Oh, you did like 1 AM. Yeah, because you're Florida, and I was watching like 9 PM. So yeah, it's 3 hours, sort of, yeah. Like 10 PM, 9 PM, 10 PM would be 1 AM in Florida, yeah. Thanks for joining, dude. Nice to have you. How are the Monkey Kid says? I tried to purchase Monkey Kid today, actually. I was like, I should pick those up. I really want that Monkey Mac. And I called 2 Lego stores in San Diego, and both are not receiving any shipments from Lego since March. So no one physically has these sets in San Diego. And I think I'm just gonna order from lego.com. But I really like, I like your reviews, by the way. Yeah. I really want this this big one, the HQ. Excellent review. The name of the dog, it's Dude Perfect Backstage Pass. Just type Dude Perfect Backstage Pass, and I'll just go to Dude Perfect channel. It's a bunch of guys who basically started as like a fun trick shot channel, and now they're like 50 million subs. Many of you probably know Dude Perfect at this point, but I mean, I've been watching them, but this documentary, like, it really gave me a lot of respect for them. A lot of respect for what they do. I wasn't even aware how many awesome things besides just cool videos they do. Honestly, it's a great piece of filmmaking as well, and just like a very inspiring piece of content if you have like an entertainment channel like myself, and think about how you can grow and how you can, you know, give some good to the world and have some positive impact on people. I think their story is really worth listening to. Definitely. Did you guys pick up, by the way, did you guys pick up GTA 5 on Epic Games Store? It was free until yesterday or today morning. Completely free on Epic Games. I picked it up, so I have the game. I mean, I do have it on PS4, but I didn't have a PC copy, so there you go. And today they actually added the Civilization 6, I think, for free. And there are gonna be 2 more free games next week and next week, the week after. That's pretty dope. Free games. You know, one can hate Epic Games for competing with Steam or anything like that, but free games are free games, man. I mean, probably they're trying to gain some audience, some customer base. How many I should be adding here? Because I'm going, but you add 12, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 more. That's 10. And 2 more. Okay. Yeah, I like this technique when you use flexi tubes to get the wheel right. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I played through GTA 5 entirely, like way back in the day. But it was PS3 version, I think, if I remember. So I didn't play the next gen version with like first-person perspective. I have it on PlayStation, so I do play some on PlayStation, but I never had a copy on PC, so might as well pick it up, right? It's a free game. Free games are good. Never played Civilization 2, so this one might be the next one. I just wish I had more time for gaming. Actually, right now I'm going through because I picked up Far Cry 5 on PS4 for like $15. It was cheap. And I'm in my spare time when I actually can game and kids are asleep. I actually go through Far Cry 5. It's surprisingly fun game. I mean, I played through all Far Crys, Far Cry 3 and 4. Far Cry 3 was like this tropical. Far Cry 4 was in sort of like Nepal, like in Asia. And Far Cry 5 is like much more controversial because it's about a religious cult in some Midwest fake state in the US. And it's really gruesome at many points in the game. So it's not for the it's pretty controversial, but the gameplay is pretty fun though. Hey, Bricks O'Brien, welcome, dude. What stream was awful? What do you mean? welcome to the stream, my dude. Hey, Coffee in Hand Productions, Vivid username, welcome. Hey, Mike. Just saw the notification, was wondering when it would be when you would get to building this little guy, bouncing between here and Jang stream for the haunted house. Oh, Jang has the haunted house? Maybe we should just go to Jang and say hi. Did you guys watch Jang's guest stream on Beyond the Brick? Because they did an interview with him this past Tuesday. I wasn't able to join, they didn't have enough space for everybody, but I think it was a pretty fun stream. Okay, let's see. Oh, the scroll source Barracuda Bay. Thanks, Brian. That reinstalling the whole OBS today was such a pain in the butt because it reset all my settings and I didn't even update the can we just update? Hold on, I'm just gonna. Thanks Brian for catching this. I should update this actually. Let me just update real quick. Where is that file? Stream scroll text. Okay, so this one is. Let's just update the file. It's one Lego Star Wars. Yeah, I had to. I don't know. My OBS was acting up, so I had to reset everything, and it's not back to its normal state. Lego Star Wars. D-O Droid. 75. What's the set number? 75278. 78. And this guy was like what? 70? 69.99. And we're gonna add the piece count 519 pieces. Okay, I think we should save it. Okay, it's updated now. Cool. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. Appreciate ya. Yeah, so fixing things live. We should just title it like fixing mistakes, stream things live. I think that should be good. Okay, we're gonna just close it off. Imagine on your first Bricklink order is a scam. Oh, I feel bad for you, man. Back in Brickvault, we did a lot of Bricklink, but we never really got scammed, honestly. Mike, did you know because GTA 5 is free, there are now a lot of hackers in the game? I bet. I did not play the PC version yet, I just downloaded it yesterday. Hey, Lego Rocket Raccoon, welcome. Thanks for joining. So we gotta close off these flexies with those little pieces here. Kinda cool. And 12 more on the other side. Guy, got you. Hey, Brickwiz, welcome. Thanks for joining. So people are actually joining. It's good. I'm happy because I was afraid the notifications did not go out. Thanks for joining, my dudes. Thank you for joining. I'm doing fine. It was a rough day, I gotta say, but I'm doing fine now, thanks to you. Streaming is chill. My kids are just shouting, so it's all fun. It's all fun and dandy. Probably you can hear my kids in the background. Because I have a deal with my wife, so I'm trying to set a schedule for this channel, right? So usually I work when I can. It's like I have a few hours here, I work on the channel. I have a few hours there. After work, normal work, I work on the channel. But I want to have this more structured, if you will. So that way I know like Tuesdays I work, like Thursdays I work, and that way we can schedule who takes the kids and take cares for them, you know, parenting stuff. Which is tough when you work full-time and try to do YouTube and have kids. It's really tough. So today is like the first day of trying to have a set schedule. So Thursday I think I'm gonna work on the channel. Thursdays, some Fridays because I do some Beyond the Brick work on Fridays, and then I think Sundays might be like Sunday evening might be a reserved time for the channel, which might be a stream or something. And I think I look at my graph on my wall, and Tuesdays probably also gonna be some work, and in between that I try to have all the other evenings or time, whatever I can, for the family. So I think it's a healthy setup that I was missing somewhat in my life. 3, 6, 9, 10, 2 more. Thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate it, really. Okay, so I think we used all these thingies. And now what? Okay, now what? There is always adoption. What? What do you mean? I have my own kids. And I think 2 is enough, more than enough. I gotta go. I hope you have a good rest of the week. Hey, Clone Around. Thanks for joining. By the way, your question, Clone Around, it was asked to the Hans Schlumer, the A-Wing designer. Because I did that interview. It's not published yet, but Beyond the Brick has it. I already edited this. Actually, on this week I worked for like 3 Beyond the Brick videos, I think. 3? Yeah. So that took a lot of my cool factor time. But your question was asked to the A-Wing designer, and I think a bunch of your other questions you guys were asked. So we had a really good interview. It's like a 40-minute long interview that Beyond the Brick will be posting probably soon on their channel. So tune in. That A-Wing, I actually have it. It's like, because they sent me a copy for the time lapse. That was a fun talk with the A-Wing designer, I gotta say. Thanks for joining. I like the wide angle. Yeah, I tried to set up my camera because I don't use that mini switcher that I used in previous stream because I was testing it, so it's not with me anymore. But I love it so much, I think I'm gonna get one when I have more money. But this, yeah, actually this shot, if Brickwiz is still in the chat, I think he is. This shot was inspired by Matt, because I tuned to Matt's stream and I liked that angle he had on the table with like some, you know, depth of field going on. And I'm a sucker for good quality shots, so I like this one, and I said like, now that I have one camera, I should just try doing this way instead of like a top-down shot, which I don't think top-down shots always work the best, honestly. I don't think they work that good for Lego building. Chubby Bots, welcome, dude. Hey! Nah, good, long time no see, dude. One of my favorite MOG builders is in the chat. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Chubby Bots is like, I featured him a lot in my time with Brick Vault. Like a lot. And I always enjoyed the builds. Okay, we gotta close this off somehow. Right? Closing this off? Yep. Okay, so I gotta close it. Hold on. It's a bit tricky because it tries to jump off me. I gotta like hold them. See, so it's tricky because they try to, the pressure, I think I gotta like hold them. It's a cool build, but it's kind of challenging. Okay, one is on. Gotta push it through. So it's like it's a little snake right now. It's a caterpillar. Kind of cool, huh? You gotta squeeze those in there. Oops. Of course, this is the most challenging part of the build. Okay, is there? Got it. Okay. Very fun, I gotta say. Okay, so now we're doing actual. So this goes right here. And that's the way it goes. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh no, I messed up. Okay, not a big deal actually, wait. Wrong side. This is on the wrong side. That's fine, actually I can just swap them. Yeah, the red pin should be on the outside, sorry. Just gonna correct it real quick. Quick correction. Nothing bad happened. Just gonna swap things to the other side. Yeah. gotta just remove those and swap them to the other side. There we go. I don't want to like remove that tube again. Okay, so it goes this way. Oh snap, so I did mess up. Wait. Okay, so I think I used the wrong holes. Let me just double check. Oh no, no. We're good. Okay, chat, I'll be right back with you because mic is messing up. Okay, and one of the tubes jumped off. This is like challenging, actually. Come on, get in there. Actually, you gotta use a lot of force to get them in. This is not the most pleasant piece to get in. Woo! I think I got it. Okay. Woo! Nice. So now we just get it in there. Okay. That's pretty funny. Okay. Oh, it's fighting me. It's fighting me because it's so much pressure, like it's a lot of pressure, so that's why you have to lock it in like this, and now I can adjust the way it looks. Okay. Now we can like sorta squeeze them and like make them evenly distributed among the whole shtick. I think it looks kind of good. Yeah, you can like adjust the gaps so that way it actually looks the best way possible. Cool. 28 watching. Hey, thanks for joining, guys. Outsider, welcome. Cool. All right, so I think that's bug. Oh, and then we use the plate. Gotcha. So this, I think the biggest complaint for this set was that the wheel doesn't turn. There was a modification, I think, JB Brick Fanatic, I think so, if I'm correct. I think he modified it, so actually he made a turning wheel. I think he has a video on his channel, so check it out. I might do it because I liked his approach. But yeah, it just stays on the plate, so it doesn't do anything. Which is a bummer. There should be some sort of like a knob to move it. It's not there. There is no knob. Okay. Back to everybody. It is tricky. I bet the rest of it is just simple and easy fun. But this was, it's a good design. I like the technique used here to build it. Very, very unusual. But I think that's the best way to achieve that look of that weird looking wheel. Yeah. Can't wait till I go to the Galaxy's Edge next year. That would be awesome. I haven't been to the Galaxy's Edge yet. I know Matt was, Brickwiz was, and he made a vlog or a few vlogs. Funny, yeah. I live in San Diego and I haven't didn't go to the Galaxy's Edge yet. Now it's closed, obviously, because of the COVID. But I guess I was saving money too long to go there, and I actually missed the opportunity. I was also afraid of the crowd, so I didn't want to go to spend a lot of money to go for a day to Disneyland and just stand in lines all day. I've been to Disneyland just before Galaxy's Edge opened. Awesome. Okay, bag number 2. So yeah, let's keep going. This one's much bigger. Yeah, we should go faster from here. It's only 4 bags in this set, so nothing too crazy. I think people complain just it's 70 bucks for not that big of a set, honestly. Yeah, the curve is great actually. I think they went for the looks and not functionality. That's what I'm feeling in this set. Honestly. I think that's what the premise was. Just make it look the best possible, but don't include any functions, I think. I'm sure Lego was considering functions, like a rotating wheel for this set, but for some reason I think they just went for looks. They had this technique in mind probably, and like this looks so cool. But yeah, you can see like right now it's possible to knock off those pieces easily. So you gotta be careful when you handle that wheel. Okay. Yeah, the build is great. I'm not even saying that it's bad build. It's just with that you know, way, it's not possible to make it move. But again, JB Brick Fanatic was able to modify it to make it move, and it still looks very good as I said. So Lego should hire him. I don't know. Lego made the first non-functioning wheel. Maybe. Maybe they said like, yes, we will unmake the wheel and make it non-functioning. I don't know, maybe they had just like a piece limitation, or they didn't just wanna go technique to make it rotate. Maybe that was the case. I don't know, I can speculate at this point. But yeah, like if you compare these guys to the previous droids, like the BB-8 who had this great like lighter, just shoot, there was a lighter function and the head was wobbly and everything. And the R2-D2 who also had functions. This one seems very functionless, I would say. Oh, that brick? It's like dark pink, and it has. Not sure if you guys can see. Oh, you see now in the camera. It has holes, so it's a 2x4 with holes in it. Yeah, I don't see that one very often, honestly, because it has Technic holes in it. Interesting. Yeah, and the color is super vibrant too. Okay, where are we at? Just building the sandy base. Hey, JB Brick Fanatic, speaking of the devil, it's funny enough how we just talked about you, how you modified this set. And I totally plugged your channel in to go, for people to go and see your modification to make this wheel turn. We just had this discussion just the second you joined. So funny. So funny. Speaking of the devil, right? Coincidence? I think not. Okay, flip right now. Is that everything on this side? I think so. my headphone just like got caught into the chair. Okay. More bricks. Yes, I did talk about you, because you're the one who modified it, right? Don't tell me I mixed your name with somebody else. You made the mod, right, JB? You made the mod. Yeah. Because I have a tendency of mixing usernames on YouTube, so if it wasn't you, I'm sorry. But I think that was you. I'm sure the price on this set will drop every time I go to Target. They have a bunch of them on the shelf. It's still a great set. Yeah, I think this set will go on sale eventually. It's not very reasonably priced, to be very honest with you. It's just not very reasonably priced. That's all it is. Just a bit too expensive. Has this Star Wars tax on it? Yes, that was you. Oh, thank God. Because I was like, is there somebody else who made the modification and it has a similar name to you? I was like, no, that's gotta be you. It's gotta be you, man. Good modification, I like it. I should rewatch your video to see if I can do it. But yeah, I think you did a great job doing it, honestly. Okay, this brick doesn't go there. So is this bug just building the base for the droid? Is that what it is, Lego? Okay. It's not a must-have for a lot of folks, and it's kind of expensive for a non-working con and a non-working wheel. Yeah. Plus, you know, this droid, there's a few good reasons we can talk about this, why this set is not really selling that crazy. First of all, it's a brand new Star Wars character, so it's not established in the lore whatsoever. It just appeared in one movie, the last one, that of course many people watched, but it's not as iconic as the likes of R2, 3PO or BB-8, right? So that's one thing. So it's not, people don't really recognize this character as much, and D-O did not have much of a screen time. He did play a role in the movie, quite a significant one at that, but it's not iconic. People kind of, oh, that guy, like, yeah, it appeared in a few scenes. That's about it. Second, this set is overpriced. Third, it looks kind of weird. You gotta be a Star Wars fan to really appreciate this droid. If from a, like an onlooker, you say you see R2, like that's R2. You see BB-8, oh, that's BB-8. You see D-O, what's this guy? It's like it's a hair dryer on a mono wheel. So people don't really identify this droid as much as they do other droids from Star Wars, honestly. And I'm sure that the existence of this set was a push from Disney to just make it into a Lego. I don't think that's something the fans really asked for as much. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. So yeah, few reasons this set doesn't sell, honestly. But I still wanted it in one way or another, because I think he's gonna just fit great right here next to those guys. The height is perfect. It's 10.5 inches high. And my shelves are like 12 inches, I think. Hey, Rafi, welcome. Yeah, I love that it doesn't take a lot of room on the shelf. Exactly, as you know me, I'm a minimalist guy. I don't have, it's not, I would love to have a massive Lego display, but I just don't have space. So things like the helmets, things like this guy, things like, you know, the Junkertown set from Overwatch, these are small, good-looking display pieces. Those are, I think, those are becoming the sets that are the most appealing to me, because they just fit in every mini space you have. And it's easy to just assemble them and have a little nerdy display in your you know, small studio. That's the only space in the studio I really have for displaying stuff, and it works great as a stream background and overall my video background. So this shelf is like my center point that will be switching, you know, sets will go, sets will come in, and I think sets like these just work great for my specific purpose, having this as a background element. You know, and that's what I like. It's a Star Wars set. I like Star Wars, you know, as you can tell probably by now. Idakin, welcome. Thanks for joining. Wanna drop by? Hey, you're welcome, Rafi. I appreciate your even few minutes of your presence. I know it's a bit of a weird hour, weekday, late. I get it. It's the way I sometimes stream. Can't help it. How is the build? It's going fine. Idakin, you joined just after we finished that wheel. It's quite of a challenging build, especially when the flexi tubes are trying to fight you, and before you lock them in, they really wanna like disassemble on their own. But once you lock this in with an extra pin like in the bottom of the base, this looks great, and it's super solid. There's nothing wobbling, or of course you can like take those pieces off, but they live on a flexi tube, so they're kind of like, see, I can take these off and just reassemble them. But yeah, that was challenging. Not challenging, but fun to build and see how they did it. I've seen the reviews of this set beforehand, but doing this on my own like really makes me appreciate this technique. Yeah, I think it's gonna look nice when it's finished. So initially when the set was announced, I was like very skeptical. I was like, meh. I was buying the helmets, and I could buy the D-O that day, but I didn't. because it wasn't appealing to me. But the longer I you know, familiarize myself with this set, watch some reviews, I was like, that's actually a great display piece. I should just get it. And I picked it up on May the 4th to get the double VIP points. That was, I guess, the best deal I could get. I ordered the Razor Crest as well, the Mandalorian Razor Crest and the Brickheads. So these should be coming, you know, as soon as they start shipping them in September, I think. Just exactly for the launch of Season 2 of Mandalorian. As tall as the Porg? Okay, that's a good... Yeah, I don't have the Porg myself. I built the Porg in my career, and I liked it. I think it was even in one of the brick vlogs for a funny bit. But I do not have the Porg myself. Actually, I built 2 Porgs in my life. I built one for Brick Vault, and I built one for the Lego store back in the day. For display, I actually built 2 Porgs, funny. And I don't have one. That's crazy. Oh yeah, it's way more interesting than the Yoda build, for sure. I'm not even... Yoda, I consider Yoda to be one of the most boring sets I've built this year. I love Yoda, you know, I'm a huge fan of the character, but the set was just like, it's fun when it's standing on my shelf and it looks good. Except for those weirdo eyes. I should actually swap them for those Brickheads eyes at some point, remind me. But yeah, the build was tedious and boring and just... It was fun because I streamed it, so I was hanging out with you guys, but if I was building this set alone, I would just feel it's time wasted, honestly. It was only enjoyable because I streamed it, and I got to talk with you while building, so it was much more enjoyable than just building alone. Actually, I have a ton of Lego to build. Just be quiet, but I did get a few sets for review on Beyond the Brick, so I have a ton of sets to go through. These are the upcoming some of the summer sets. I can't really tell what it is, but I do have a huge backlog that I have to go through and make Beyond the Brick videos first. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Just looking at the pile of Lego next to me right now. It's like, oh my god. My wife actually helps me build it these days. She takes like the sets she likes and builds them with me. So, family bonding experience, Lego is, right? Because I don't have time to build all of them myself. Yeah, the child baby Yoda, I think that's a no-brainer. I think it's gonna happen. If they made this, if Lego made this, I don't see the point of them not making Baby Yoda, honestly. I mean, Disney, come on. Disney will push for Baby Yoda to be everywhere. I'm even surprised it's not a set yet. I'm just surprised it's not even a set yet. Like, Baby Yoda should have been in place of this, honestly. For the launch window. I bet we're gonna be getting Baby Yoda in Lego at some point. Except for the minifigure in Mandalorian set, in the Razor Crest. Yeah, I hope to get that set as soon as possible. I pre-ordered it, so it should be coming. I think end of August should be sending them. Lego should be sending. Do I have the haunted house? No, I do not. No, that's the set that I was not sent by Lego. Would be awesome too, but I really want to get it at some point, but now I don't have the budget for it right now. I know you can order it right now on for VIPs, but no, I can't drop $250 in this month. I gotta wait for next salary and you know, just like be responsible with the money. Because I just, you know, I spent on the Barracuda Bay, I spent on this guy, I bought some other things for my channel. You guys helped with that because some amazing donations and things like that, but I think I'm over budget for this month, so the haunted house for now is out of the question. But yeah, it's definitely a set I would love to have. It's cool because it doesn't have a big footprint, it's vertical, right? Because it's the freefall tower. So I think it's gonna take about the size of a modular, like a 32 by 32, I think. So it should be easy to display actually and have. IGN is streaming The Empire Strikes Back. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the chat is moving. Thanks, guys. If I miss any questions, again, as always, you can just repeat so I catch it. Gotta head back. Have fun stream. Hey, JB, thanks for joining for a moment. Appreciate you. Okay, so now we're using that purple brick for what? We'll see. We'll see what the holes are for. For something, probably for the head. For the head mount. Yeah, thanks for whoever's joining and coming and going. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Speaking of donations, if you're not a member of Mike's Patreon, join up. For $1 a month, you can support the channel in upgrading his Lego and video equipment and get a lunch. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, Patreon is slowly growing. Right now, I think I have 13 patrons, which is great. You guys are amazing. I have a $1 pledge, and so there's, I think, few people doing a $2 pledge. It's just for saying thank you. $5 pledge. Jeff is a $5 patron, so thank you once more. And you get Discord access. And I really want to upgrade it. Like I talked about it some time ago. I just have no idea how to upgrade my patrons to have more benefits. But yeah, people are supporting my content, and that's amazing. So super chats are great. Patreon. I think Patreon is safer because on YouTube super chats take away 30%. So you send me $5 on super chat, and then I get that minus 30%. YouTube takes a huge cut. I think I posted on my Discord as well that you can use the Streamlabs. I think it's in the description, but Streamlabs, if you use Streamlabs for donations, it takes like 1 or 2%, honestly. I think Brian sent me like this big $100 donation the other week. He used Streamlabs PayPal, and that was nicely for both of us because he sent 100 and I received like $97.8. If it was a super chat, I would receive like $70. So it's a big difference. And Patreon as well. Patreon, I think, takes almost no fees. They're gonna change it because they're introducing a sales tax on the creator side, I think, in a few months in California. But still, it's much less than YouTube's cut. So thanks for your support, by the way. As always. Yeah, all the money that people are sending to me, it's really amazing because it allows me to upgrade like those lights I have, the new lights in the studio. Those are all donations. And I'm just able to get more gear and make better videos. And I feel it's great because these lights are so cool. You can do like this. You can do shrink. You can control them from your computer, which is like such a big upgrade for me because before that I had to like go back, trip all the cables in the meantime, move the tripod, set up the softbox, second softbox, but these have built-in diffusion and just a click of a button to control. It's so much better. It's so much better. Like, it's thanks to you guys I'm able to afford this, honestly. Because my wife was like, those are too expensive, like, but people help me, so I want to buy them because like everything goes back to the channel. And that's thanks to you guys. Yeah, don't donate through YouTube, biggest crock of shakalaka ever. It is true, YouTube takes a huge cut. I wasn't aware how much it is because people send those great donations and actually YouTube steals from these donations and you pay the full amount like as a donator, but I get 30% less. So, people encourage, that's why I post on Discord because people just, if you really want to make sure that you want to help me out and you're considering a donation, then using something that's not a super chat is actually much better. And not everybody is aware of that actually, creators just don't get everything from super chat. I mean, super chat is the easiest, of course. It's just an easy way to just click and you got it. It's easier, but you pay for that convenience. Yeah, I use super chat as well, like on various channels, but I'm aware that these do not go fully to the streamer. I should actually start using Streamlabs more when I donate to people, but when I like help out my fellow YouTube creators. Yep. So money talks industry. I think it's good to talk about this because, you know, in current world, like a lot of people get a lot of support, and I'm one of the lucky people who actually gets financial support from fans, and it's amazing. So I think it's nice to educate people on what's the best way to use that donation, you know, thing. Hey Owen, also my Patreon. Thank you for joining, dude. You're amazing. Thank you guys. You are really helping me out here. I have a very tight budget, honestly, for this channel, because, you know, family, my wife is very unhappy when I use normal salary for my personal channel purposes. She doesn't like it. So I try to build a budget very reasonably, I would say. Many of you have the same struggles, probably. Yeah, and I think this should be talked about more, you know, like I'm just a small YouTuber, but there are artists out there. That's a good point, actually, Jeff, that brought up. There are people doing art, and, you know, I'm just building Lego and making videos. It's not nearly as impressive as people doing painting or music on Twitch. And there are very small channels. I have a tendency to like watch very small creative channels on Twitch, and some of these people are so talented and have only few viewers, and I wonder like how awesome it is that they can have support from their like beloved fans and continue doing what they love. I think it's that world we live in, when actually people can support online their favorite creators, is just, it's a blessing, honestly, for many people, because before that there was no way to make money off your art or hobby in many ways. And it's not just making money for the sake of it, it's making money to actually survive, to make your hobby survive, because, you know, if you're painting, if you're doing anything, it costs money. Doing a Lego channel, it costs money. I put hours into it. I buy Lego, I buy camera gear, I use electricity, I use computer, you know. There's a lot to it. So what I always say when people ask like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, like, there's a cost to it. Meaning you put hours into your channel, that means you don't put hours into something else, maybe exploring your career options or things like that. And, you know, usually you put hours that are just your hours, and those are not, you're not paid for it. So it's very important to actually have a supporting audience. Cool. Building Lego is art. Jeff, I absolutely agree. I'm just saying, because I don't build mocks. I build sets, honestly. So I don't call myself like a Lego artist, of course. I absolutely agree. Building mocks is a full-on art. It is a full-on art, but I don't do that. Maybe my art is editing and doing videos for you. Maybe that's art as well, but not nearly as much art as, you know, building a mock, I would say. I absolutely agree. Creative work. Yeah, I think like I value my work, you know. I spend hours on editing. I really take care to give huge care to my videos. So I can call myself sort of like a creative person. And yeah, editing, you know, editing maybe a review video is not as much of a art, but more like a technical approach, maybe choice of music and things like that. But, you know, editing like a bigger project that I do for work, sometimes it involves a lot of creative thinking. So I can call myself an artist in that way, I would say, as an editor who puts his mind to it, you know. I get a lot of free hand in my projects, and my work likes my approach for editing. So I think the biggest piece of art for myself, I would call, that I ever did were vlogs, honestly. And some maybe creative videos about people, like that bass guitar video that I made. Bug 3, by the way, I just opened it on standby. Yeah, I think it's all creative work in some way or another. I'm just saying that some work takes more effort and more heart than you know, than other types of work. I like this track. I think I found another glitch on my stream that it doesn't show. Now it shows. It wasn't showing the track is playing. It was frozen. There we go. Do not reinstall your software an hour before stream. Note taken. Note taken. Oh, Jeff, by the way, how is your... you messaged me that you're buying a camera and your brother helps you. How is that going? Are you guys making a first video? I hope it goes well for you, man. Let me know if you need any like questions answered or things like that. I'm ears on Discord. Buy a camera, put it in front of you, film something, put it on YouTube, edit. In between, there's editing. That's a big part. That's a huge chunk. Realize you need better lighting. Google better lighting. Make a new video with new lighting. Hey, story of my life, honestly, Jeff. Realize your sound is crap. Google how to increase your audio quality. Buy new mic. Combine things. Put it up on YouTube's. Story of my life. That's how I learned to be a YouTuber. Trial by error, honestly. So many times I messed up things. Exported videos with no sound. Forgot to turn the mic on, had the dead battery on the camera all the time, and I thought I was recording. Years of mess ups, guys. That's what it takes. Years on years of mess ups. Now I can keep my mess ups to a minimum, but still I run into a number of issues. There is so much to remember when you do video production. It's crazy. But it's a fun learning experience. It's fun. All the mess ups are making you better. Fun. It's all fun. Whiskey Shred, welcome. What camera? Oh, we're just talking general camera. Because Jeff wants to make YouTube videos, so we talked a bit about how to start and things like that. Starter, cameras and things like that. I always say the best camera for you is the one you actually have at hand, and you can film something with it. Which was, for example, yesterday it wasn't true for me, because I went for a walk with the family. The beaches are open in San Diego, so that's really nice. You can actually go wear the mask and actually go and see the sunset. So we went, seen the sunset, and even though I had my phone, I did not use it. But yesterday, as I was at the beach, there was... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. There was this, like, we sit at the beach and suddenly a military chopper approaches, like a SH-60 Seahawk, because I live in San Diego, there's a lot of military activity here. And the guy basically approaches the beach in a Seahawk. There's a Marine, a soldier, hanging from the side window of the Seahawk. And I think they were conducting some sort of a training about picking up people from water, like training Navy SEALs or something like that. So the helicopter hovers around the beach, like very close to the shoreline of the beach, and does like really like low approaches to the water, touches the water, drops like a diver, like a military diver, goes away, does a circle, goes down, picks him up, drops a line, picks some other guy. It was so cool. They did like a 30-minute air show by the shoreline, just doing some military training, and I did not have my camera on me. And I didn't even think about using a phone. It was just so cool. We just like sat down on the beach and just kids played, and the helicopter was just like doing all these cool things with soldiers and divers, just like 100 meters away from us. That was so cool. So always have a camera on you that you are willing to use. I should have shot that with my phone, honestly. That was fun. San Diego is fun. I'm a military nerd, so there's always things happening here in San Diego. We just had that flight of the Thunderbirds for the COVID flight for the healthcare workers. That was pretty cool. I constantly see like Lockheed F-35s flying above my home because there's a base nearby. I'm a aviation nerd, so that I do actually enjoy that. The jets passing by every day. I'd probably use the phone for the first while. I think I'd be hilarious to livestream one of those new 10-piece Lego puzzles. Worst idea in YouTube history. Hey, you gotta start somewhere. Someone will watch for sure. There's not such thing as a bad idea on YouTube. Come on. Your first video is always the worst. That's what I say. And then you go from there. It's all about the journey, destination, who cares, but taking those steps. Yeah, you gotta take the steps. Your first video has to suck. Don't think too much about it. I think that's the most common question. How do I start a YouTube channel? You just start with whatever you know, whatever you have. It's gonna suck and it's gonna be difficult, but you gotta start somewhere. So embrace it. How do you think I felt when I first started my first ever recording on a camera was with the first Brickworld video. I was freaking out. I didn't know jack crap for how to do it. And it went from there, and now I'm here pretty comfy on the camera and pretty knowledgeable on how to use it. Just by learning by doing, you know? Learning by doing. Using my phone for now and a $15 webcam whiskey. Go for it, Jeff. Blue Angels, Thunderbirds. Oh yeah, Jeff, dude. I live in San Diego. Blue Angels are here every year. I love Blue Angels. Blue Angels is my go-to team. As a kid, I dreamt about seeing them on an air show, and back in Poland, because I had posters of them. And here in San Diego, I see them every year on an air show. Well, not this year because everything is cancelled. Thank you, COVID. But Blue Angels are the good stuff. That was actually the first time I've seen Thunderbirds, because they never fly here in San Diego. There was some question I missed from C. O'Connor. What do you think of the new theme for Lego brick sketches? Yeah, check out my video, S. O'Connor. I just posted a video today. I think they are like squashed brick heads to me. I think it's meant to replace brick heads, sort of. I think that's what it is. But that theme, for those of you who do not know, I should have mentioned that in the video, but I forgot. But this theme is actually coming from Chris McVeigh. Chris McVeigh is an AFOL who's very active on Flickr, but now works for the Lego group. And he did a lot of these flat faces as mocks. So basically that theme is the existence of his mocks in actual Lego set. That's what it is, because look him up, Chris McVeigh. I don't remember his Flickr name, but that was his initial idea. His mocks looked exactly like that. So now that he works for the Lego group, I'm certain he's responsible for this. I like it. I like them. I think Lego maybe decided to move away from brickheads because honestly we don't see as many brickheads as we used to. I think brickheads are sort of over. Sort of. But I think it's gonna somewhat replace brickheads in one way or another. I saw them off the deck of the Kitty Hawk and saw them go supersonic 100 feet above the Pacific Ocean. Oh, you were, oh dude. So you watched them when they were F-14 Tomcats? Did you serve on a carrier, Jeff? Were you, wait, you were in the military in the Navy, or did you just... That's dope, dude. My kind of bucket list thing is to spend a few days on an aircraft carrier, like do a Tiger cruise or something. But I do not know anybody from the Navy actually to do it. You have to be in the family to actually be able to do it, or like invited by a sailor. That's so cool, dude. F-14 is my favorite aircraft ever. Obviously, I moved to San Diego long after they retired them, and long after Miramar Base was a Top Gun base with F-14s and all that stuff. So I don't, obviously I moved after San Diego Skies seen the F-14s in action. I mean, there are quite a few F-14s here in multiple museums, and every time I go to the air show in the base, there is at least one F-14 on display, but you know, you don't really see them flying anymore. Of course, they're retired. So we get some aviation talk here, awesome. Hey, Owen, there's a donation from Owen Tomlinson. Thank you, dude, appreciate it. Let's just wait for it to show up on the screen. Hope it's gonna, there's a huge delay usually, I'm not sure what's up with that delay. Thank you for the $10 donation. Let's see if it shows up on the screen. It should. Maybe it doesn't work, I have no clue. There it is.
I go to the desert about an hour and a half out of San Diego and I see the Blue Angels practicing along with the Jets, Black Hawks and attack helicopters.
No, nice. So, Blue Angels are from the base in the East Coast, I think. Pensacola, Florida. But yeah, my Blue Angel thingy is every time the Miramar Air Show kicks off, they have a practice pattern every... like 3 days before the air show, so they fly sorties for 3 days before the air show every September. So the place I live in, it's west of the base, and they have a training area around the park that I live next to. So every year there's an air show, and I go for 3 days. I pack up my work and go for a walk to the park to just see the Blue Angels fly before the actual air show. And it's just like a highlight of the year. Of course, it's not gonna be happening this year because the air show is cancelled, I think. But yeah, highlight of my year. I love the Blue Angels, honestly. And yeah, San Diego is cool for that. You can go to Coronado Base and you can see all the Black House. You can see the F-18s taking off, the aircraft carriers in maintenance mode, and it's really dope. Thank you for that, Donna. I see we have some military fans in here. Aviation fans. Maybe like to continue this topic sort of, because it's kind of interesting for me. I just read that there are rumors and sightings of F-117's Nighthawks flying above Southern California in training missions. That's a retired aircraft, that's a retired stealth fighter. And there are actual sorties, like training sorties, spotted off the Pacific Ocean coast, here in California. So that's interesting. That aircraft was retired like, I don't know, 12 years ago. And that crazy cool, like, you know, black triangle, one of the first stealth fighters ever. So that's kind of cool to know they're still flying them. Yeah, I got the donation, Soros Boy. Thank you so much for that, Owen. Yeah, like, living in San Diego is like you always see something in the sky. I constantly see like F-18s, F-35s now because they have F-35s. The KC-135 tankers, the C-130J Super Hercules. Ospreys all the time. Black Hawks. H-1Z Vipers. Actually, that helicopter yesterday on the beach was joined by an HA-1Z Viper for the training sortie. So a Viper flew by as well. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I got all the marine aircraft here because it's a marine base. Ospreys are... I think I like Ospreys the most. Ospreys are dope. Like tilt rotor aircraft. Yeah, I can talk military for hours, guys, honestly, like, especially aviation. I'm a bit of a nerd. Because I come from Poland, and I always enjoyed air shows, but air shows in Poland are so different. They're... Usually you have aircraft on display, but they're like fenced off, so you can't really get to them. And flights are a bit less... a bit more restricted, so it's not as exciting as seeing a Blue Angels flight. In America, here in California especially, the air shows look different because all the aircraft are open. You can get to the cockpit, you can talk to the pilots. Nothing is really fenced off except for the runway. So it's much more, you know, like you can actually see all the aircraft up close and personal, which is not the case usually in European air shows. So I do enjoy that thoroughly. Being a fan of aviation, it's basically a mini Disneyland here. It's a candy shop. Am I missing? Oh no, here it is. Wow, I'm building an hour? I thought it's gonna go faster than this. Okay. Everybody else so uncivilized, no respect for brickheads. I love brickheads, dude. Like, I'm not saying I don't like them. I just think Lego is done with brickheads. Looking at, you know, the lack of new brickheads lately, I think it's over, dude. It's over. I think the new brick sketches. Look at the brick sketch logo. It's even the same. It looks. Can I bring it up? Look at the logo. Look at that logo. It looks like a brickheads logo. It's exactly what this is. Oh wait, can I use this? Oh, I had this scene. It's actually working. Oh, it was just hidden. Thank you, OBS. Yeah. That logo is looking just like a brickheads logo. Almost. Totally. I'm gonna switch to this one. Okay. Totally like this. Takes longer than expected, honestly, but I think we got the head assembly going. I think the last bug is just the head. Yeah. Okay, so let's see, are we doing this right? I think so. Okay, so that's the cog for moving the head. Gotcha. Okay, and now we can assemble the little guy slowly but surely. Oh, that's interesting. So it's actually floating, like above. Okay. I kind of like where this is going. So it's kind of like floating on that Technic assembly. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna secure this to the body. That's how it goes. Okay, and I want to cover the pins. Okay, so that's where we are. One more assembly for something. Oh, his antennas. Oh, it's the chat. The chat was frozen for me. F in the chat for brickheads. I know, we should, right? I like this theme. I hope it doesn't go away. It's not even officially cancelled, it's just like they're making less and less. F in the chat for brickheads. Hey, don't send them off yet. No need for the funeral. I don't think... Okay, hear me out. I don't think brickheads are over. If it's not told by Lego, they're not over, okay? They're not retired officially or anything like this. They're just like, by observation, you can see they're making less and less brickheads. They're mostly appearing right now in the, you know, in the seasonal sections or the gift shop in Lego, gift section. But that doesn't mean they are done. I don't think they're done. So, you know, we won't be seeing that boom for brickheads like when they initially launched, when, you know, we had like 5 brickheads every month. I'm just saying that they will just either slow down or maybe wait for maybe next year for a bigger relaunch of brickheads. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so it's actually pretty cool, like it has a function. And we take this little hydraulic thingy through the back. Okay. What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose? State your business. I was like, for a second, I was like, why is the chat nobody typing anything? And my YouTube window just froze for a second. Thank you, YouTube, you're awesome. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze that in there. Shrink. Okay, next step. I will just assemble this here. Okay, it just goes here like this, just like that. Okay. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool shape actually. I like how that hydraulic setup is going. I actually really like it. You can just like make it look better in the back. Cool. I'm starting to really like this set, honestly. The more you add to it, it just starts to look really, really good. Oops. Okay. Okay. Is that it? Yes, that was the last of them. A lot of spare parts for a small bag like this, actually. And the last bag, guys. That's the last. Almost knocked off my empty can. Okay. Bag number 4, that's the last one. And that's the head, and it's printed, yes. So the only sticker would be the UCS sticker in this set. Okay, just gonna try to keep the bags in one place so it's easier to clean. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. 70, yes. Adam, welcome, by the way. Yeah, we talked about this before. I do believe it's overpriced. Honestly, it should be 60 maximum, even 50. Honestly, it should be 50. But you get the Star Wars tags, and this one has a huge Star Wars tags. So we get the D-O fig. This one also appeared in the Falcon, right? I don't know, like maybe this mold costs like, I don't know, so much to make. What do I do with my spare parts? I do this. And I empty this to my mini spare parts drawer every few weeks. But that's about like, it's worth like 5 or 6 sets that I lately built. It has even the Barracuda Bay extra ropes from Barracuda Bay. But yeah, that's about 5 or 6 sets. So I just have a little bowl. Sometimes I need something, I grab from there. But I usually empty this when it becomes too full. Okay, so we get the printed elements for... So this is printed. That's good. Do my Elgato lights have to be connected to a computer? No, no, they're not. S.I. O'Connor. So these lights are standalone. They're powered up from just a power brick. I have a power strip taped to the underside of the table, and they're just powered up. And they don't have any connection to the computer whatsoever. They're just Wi-Fi, so they have to be connected to your network. And then I can control them from the computer because I have the app, but it's all through the Wi-Fi network. But I also have a app on my phone, so I can I even do it? Let me see. I think, yeah, because I can control it from Wi-Fi from my computer, or I can use my phone. Let me see if I can. Elgato Control Center. Yeah, so I have my phone right now. I'm not touching, see? Wink. There you go. So you can control everything. You can control the brightness, which is amazing. It was, I think, 25%. You can control the color temperature. Right now I'm like daylight, and you can go tungsten. You can go fully yellow. You can go like this. See? It was like 640k. So it's really cool in that way. Honestly. Okay, I think they're back in that state. Yeah, I like it. So you can do it from your phone. That's what I enjoy. It's like the workflow is insane. Like I don't think about light anymore. I just put them on, and it's there. I highly recommend it. They're worth the price. All I'm saying, because they were like 100 something a pop. I got them on a discount actually, which is rare. But they're like such an upgrade for such a small studio. Insane. And I just threw my other lights in the bag, and I never touched them again. I think I'm just gonna sell them. Or maybe keep them when I ever get a bigger studio. I'm gonna have a secondary cheap Amazon lights, but I'm not using those anymore at this point. Yeah, Elgato is making, you know, some people say it's expensive gear from Elgato, but honestly, I tried their, I have their cam link, worked great. I have their lights, amazing lights for the price. You can say they're pricey, but they have really soft light and are very high build quality. So I would rather pay like 50 more bucks and get these with the app functionality and everything. And they come with a stand, which is not the case often. They come with that stand that actually connects to your desk. So I have nothing on the floor. It's amazing. They are adjustable. I'm gonna get that flexi arm from Elgato too, so I can like move them actually across the board. So I wouldn't say Elgato is expensive. I would say there's a decent price for the quality you're getting. Their gear is just high quality. My next upgrade would probably be a Stream Deck with like buttons to actually switch scenes and stuff like that. I'm hooked. I really like Elgato products. Those lights just sold me on their stuff. I had the Camlink for years now, but that was the only piece of gear I used from Elgato. Camlink, for those of you who don't know, allows me to connect my camera to my computer, so that's, you see my actual lens I use for filming and my camera I use for filming, so that's the best way to do it, through Elgato Camlink. And many people use it. I know Matt is using it as well, Solid Brick Studios. That's the best way to connect your camera to a computer. And yeah, we can talk gear anytime you guys want. I think I'm gonna make a video about my gear, because many people ask me what I use and stuff like that. So I think I just should make a video. What is my workflow? What I actually use. It's not a secret, honestly. Hey, see you, Chubby Boss. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Oh, Whiskey Shred and Jeff, you're getting some collab going. Awesome. That's awesome. I really want you guys to have my channel as a platform to meet up and actually collab more. I think we all should be more as a community, and if you guys make something out of it for your own creative work, that's my work here is done. So awesome that you guys are talking about collabs. I just didn't read those, but I read the messages for sure. I have to get those lights. I've convinced me to get them. My lights isn't good. Yeah, O'Connor, like, you may think they're expensive, but honestly, when you get them and you actually see the workflow improvements and how high quality they are and how easy they are to work with, you're gonna love. You're gonna forget about the price. They're not the cheapest, but if you look about, say, okay, to make you feel better, compare Elgato pricing for a soft light like this, with integrated output and everything in one single product, to say an Aperture 120D or Aperture 300D that will run you, if I'm correct, like $700 with a soft dome light box. $700 for one light. These are 300 something for two with mounts to the desk. And you can expand the setup with other Elgato products. So I say Elgato is killing it with their stuff. I say their stuff is great. They have a green screen even, like a pop-up green screen. They have so many good things for streamers. They're designed for streamers. I think the company is actually Corsair that makes memory. Elgato I think is like a sort of like a division of Corsair. Because the box actually says Corsair, like manufactured by Corsair or something. Okay, hold on, because I'm doing, I think, the final touches with the head. That's all it is. Ching, ching, ching. Avengers game? What Avengers game? The one game I'm actually waiting for is that Skywalker Saga from Star Wars, Lego Star Wars. I really want to play it actually on this channel, do a few videos about it and stream even if I'm thinking about streaming it. Oops, this goes the wrong way. That's the correct way. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, Technic, am I right? Will the Star Wars sets for summer 2020 be Clone Wars based? I have no idea, Gabriel. I think Lego is really taking their sweet time with announcing those Star Wars sets. Either they're preparing something really big, or maybe they're just not done with designing them yet, and they're just holding off. I don't know. At this point, we kind of seen everything. Like, we've seen everything so far, pretty much, that's gonna be appearing. You know, in the summer 2020 waves, but no Star Wars yet, no word on Star Wars yet, except for that 8080, of course, and some of those like other things, but nothing, no like word on the sets, other sets yet, which is weird. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay, I think we're done with the droid, and now the stand will be the next thing to build. Okay, head goes here. Okay, the dude is kind of done. Hello. I think my focus point is somewhere here. I think if I go too close, it gets blurry. Because I'm using manual focus to have a sharp spot on my table. This camera doesn't have the great autofocus, so I'm using manual. Okay, the next, just the stand. Okay, let's do the stand real quick. Let's do the stand. I'm a gamer. I do enjoy gaming. A good game is a good game. I have so much backlog, but as I said, I'm playing through Far Cry 5 right now. It's fun. I picked up my free GTA 5 on Epic Games Store. And Civilization today as well. There's a free Civilization game today, guys, on Epic Games. So you can grab it, just make an account with Epic. That's all it takes. No payment. Hey, brother from another break, welcome, dude. You're joining just as I'm about to wind down. I have the very few last steps of this build. That's it. Thanks for joining. BFAB. Okay, let's see. Woo, sticker time. Okay. This requires my undivided attention and focus. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do it that way. I just want to hold it with 2 fingers. Okay, I don't want to have any bubbles, so we're gonna do it really nice and slow. No bubbles. I like to do it this way, so there is no bubbles. Because I was building the A-wing for Beyond the Brick the other day and I messed it up and there was a ton of bubbles. But the A-wing, they actually give you 2 sticker sheets, so you can actually fix it. Okay, there's like 1 small bubble. I'll take that. I'll take it. I shall take it. It's not too bad. Okay. Boom, I think we're done. There we go. Nice and easy. It was a fun build, I gotta say. And the droid. Schwink. So it doesn't connect to the guy? Can you connect it? Oh no, so it's a standalone. Interesting. There should be like a way to connect it. Can you? Oh, that's a bummer. I thought there would be a way to connect it to the build, but there's none. It's just a standalone. Okay, I mean not a big deal, but they could have used just an extra brick here to maybe connect that sand here, but it's not. No, there's no way. Guys, so our dude D-O is done zo. D-O is done. Nice. So the functions are basically 2 knobs. You can rock him back and forth. Very limited movement, but still it's there. It's like a little axle that makes this happen. So you can he's riding wobbly. He's gonna actually work great as this as the wobbly head in your car if you can attach it. Like bumpy road. Yeah. So just the functions, this and this. No rotating wheel. Again, go to JB Brick Fanatics channel. He has a mod where he made the wheel actually spin on this set. So I think I may just take a look at it and see if I can do it. But yeah, I like the hoses. The build technique for the wheel with 2 flexi tubes and those angled pieces. Actually very cool looking way to make it happen. So I don't really mind that the wheel doesn't spin, honestly. I like the head is moving. So this dude is actually quite cute and small. You can adjust the antennas. Prints all over the place. Actually just print on the front for his hair dryer and his sensors or eyes, whatever these are. And the sticker as usual for the plaque. Nice. All right, guys. That was a fun stream, just like a 1 hour 40, but we took our time. I could have been faster, but I was just enjoying that conversation and everything. I think we have a pretty solid set on our hands. It's pricey. Where's the camera? This one? Not this one. No. Keep forgetting I have a webcam on. It's pricey. Come on, it's $70. You don't see those $70 in here, don't you think? I don't think I don't see those 70 bucks in here. But I like it because it will fit just fine. Can I just move that Sith Trooper brickhead? Oh, we talk about brickheads all the time, and actually I have some brickheads. Let's see. Okay, you can just adjust the antennas just a bit, but yeah, he's gonna fit just fine. See? I'm gonna rearrange it and make some space here, but height-wise, great fit. Can actually go here maybe. Oh, the camera won't see it, but there's space here. Can you see it? Can I move it? Can I? I gotta move my entire computer because it's an iMac. It's there. Oh, you see the Slave 1 box sitting next to me. It's funny because I talked to the designer of the A-Wing, and Hans also designed the Slave 1. I was like, I have it! It's right next to me. So that's funny. Okay, dudes. I'm gonna bring it up actually. So, yeah, here for now. And banana for scale. 60 would have been fair. I agree. I absolutely agree. I think this should be a $60 set. Nothing much more than that. It's too expensive in my opinion. It looks like a $35 set. Even so, yeah, I would agree with you. Even so, BFAB, I would agree with you. I love your professionalism. Oh, thank you, dude. You mean my setup or things? I try my best with... Honestly, this is just a corner of my bedroom, but I make the most of it. Using like things like Elgato lights because they don't take space, they're extra good quality for what they are. I'm trying my best, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you so much. To be moved to a lower shelf? Yeah, because my camera doesn't really capture that thing on the top. My camera, usually my shot captures like 3 of these shelves at most. So my idea is to move sets, you know, to move sets like as I like. So something new comes out, I might move it here or here. I think this guy will live on the shelf for a while. For now, the helmets are living there. Of course, they're new. I like them a lot. They look great. And this guy will join them in some way because they actually take the entire shelf for now. But maybe I can fit this guy somewhere. Maybe I'm gonna actually move him next to that mug with brick separators from Beyond the Brick. So yeah, he's gonna live on the shelf for sure. I like you. You're pricey, but I like you. Yeah, he's pricey, but I do like. The build experience is nice. It's actually very nice, and the result I would say is better than expected. Now that I have it in my hands. Yeah, the reviews won't tell you how nice of a set this is. If only it was a bit cheaper. Okay, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for joining today. Whiskey, Shred, Lego Rocket Raccoon, BFAB, Gabriel, Jeff, you guys rock. Everybody who was in the chat, How to Stupid, Luke VJ, I'm trying to scroll to see who was there too. Brick Star Wars Boys as always, every time, dude. Gabriel again. Chubby Bots was a really nice guest today. Rafi, C. O'Connor, of course. You guys are regulars at this point, so thank you so much for joining pretty much my every stream. You're amazing. Alright, we're gonna be tuning out. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good night or a good day, whichever goes for you, wherever you are. Check out my latest video on the new Marvel sets and the Brick Sketches sets that are coming. Actually, go to Brickset because they actually have a review of the Joker, as I noticed that after I recorded my video, but there is a review already. Lego sent them those very early. Nobody else I think got them, which is weird. But yeah, I have so many reviews in my backlog, like looking at my plan for the channel in the back on my whiteboard, there's like 15 videos. Reviews, mocks, so many things I want to do. But if you guys, just so you know, if you don't hear from me for like a day, 2, 3 days, that usually means either 2 things. I'm busy with work, that's one thing, which is I do 9 to 5, I'm an editor, so I'm busy with work, working from home. Second reason that I'm not on the channel is that I'm working for Beyond the Brick videos. Because I this week, even though I wasn't posting much on my channel, I worked on 3 Beyond the Brick videos, which should be, the first one was the charger, which is already up, so check it out. The second one was the interview with Hans Schlumer, so that should be up soon. And there is one more video I'm still working on. So, that's also a reason I'm not as often here as I would like to. But I do enjoy working for Beyond the Brick as a contributor, and it's always fun to be speaking to a bigger audience. And I'm doing live streams every Saturday, 10 AM Pacific, on Beyond the Brick, where I do a news recap. So that's a show we started together, so that's pretty fun. Do my children play with Lego? Yeah! They actually crushed my Creator Fiat 500 the other day, and it's in pieces. I should fix it. My small child loves that car so much, she plays with it. She was very nice about it. I gave it to her actually because I was okay with her playing it. And she played with it like a dozen times, and the 13th time, the unlucky one, I don't know, she crashed it, she just dropped it. She was carrying it and she like knocked over some toy and it crashed and it's in pieces. But all the pieces are intact, so I'm just gonna rebuild it. But yeah, my kids do play with my Lego, of course. And they're super nice about it. They do like stories with collectible minifigures, they play really well, and they always return the pieces to me with all the pieces intact. So yeah, they're very responsible. Going to sleep, love your channel, your videos, keep up the great work. Hey, thank you, Gabriel, as always. See you around. Yeah, Coffee in Hand Productions. Ethan as well, should mention you. Outsider should mention you. Hector, you as well. Hey fam, all my people joining. Shy Time, thank you for joining, but I'm actually finishing the stream right now because we did the build. We did this guy, the D-O Droid 75278 set number, right? Yes. Okay. All right, guys. So stay tuned for more videos. Of course, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can given the time I have. More streams, more everything. Subscribe and like, and help me out. And I hope to see you in the next stream and the next video. Okay, peace out, bye.